So this shop, Shad, is doing what?
Well, anything from 3-4 day builds to one-off projects that are shorter term one-off projects to your general service and maintenance.
Now the emergency service that he was talking over there, that could also take place
also
in
done
here?
in here.
Okay.
Yes. We do have our quick lube service bay over here where, you know, that's kind of the quicker 1 hour, 1.5 hour jobs in and out all day long. But these are the ones where these guys are all top-notch mechanics and fabricators and installer.
When you're talking about a 3 or 4 day build, what are they having built on? What are some common things that people want to do?
So like for the Jeep behind us here, complete suspension. So new control arms, new springs, new shocks, new track bars, new steering components. This particular one's getting an aftermarket hydraulic steering on it. So that the bigger tires, when you get into the bigger obstacles, you can have some, it's a 1500 PSI Ram that we're putting on there. So that's about a 4 day build there.
You start
Wheels,
talking about
tires.
PSI, I'm going to start talking about lumens, and then nobody's going to have any idea what we're talking about.
Right.
But it means basically bigger, better shocks so they can go for bigger, better things.
Yeah, this vehicle
more
came in
safely.
basically stock, and it's going to leave with a 3.5-inch lift kit with 37-inch tires, ready to go tackle the trails.
Gotcha. So these are people that are very serious about wanting to go out where there are considerable obstacles.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and I think the neat thing about the newer platform of the Jeep is that by putting the bigger tires and wheels and suspension on it, the drivability for mom to drive it to the grocery store is still there.
Right.
So that crossover has, you know, with the proper suspension and the proper build, you literally could drive this thing to New York and feel like you're in a regular sedan.
So this is a whole lifestyle. I mean, the people that get into this, they're spending some serious dough. I mean, it's sort of like, you know, the profile of our customers is sort of similar in a way because they both want the top end. They both don't mind spending money on
Right.
what is the top product in its marketplace. And I think a lot of people follow you because you have a good brand. You know what I mean? Does that play a part of it? Just like with Maglite,
Absolutely.
our brand following is enormous.
We sell fun.
Right?
Right at the end of the day, we sell fun for these people. We sell not only fun, but where they're getting home from the trail.
Right.
You know, they're
There's
not-
a certain value in I survived and I didn't break down.
Absolutely.
Right?
And then not only that, but you know, our customers, we not only build vehicles, but in these 8 major bays here, we maintenance them for them. Well, Lou, as we were talking about the general major 8 bays, this is kind of our specialty bays. This is a one-off build bay, if you will. This vehicle started with a box parts.
It looks like a rocket ship.
Well, and you know, I guess that's probably the owner's dream. To get it through the major rock obstacles at some of the major places that off-roading is held. You know, King of the Hammers, Johnson Valley, Moab, Utah, all the bigger, funner, more aggressive rock crawling places, what this thing is built and designed for.
What is with the transmission here? I mean, what are all these different...
So what you're looking at is a center console. This thing is a solid state control board that literally starts the vehicle, shuts the vehicle off, turns the signals on, turns all the lights on, your automatic transmission, and then of course it has an Atlas transfer case. The Atlas transfer case is one of the most robust transfer cases out there. You can actually put it in front wheel drive by itself or just rear wheel drive in low range.
Now, I've heard that a lot of these rigs, you can actually extend the wheel out on one side, make it longer, shorter.
There are guys that you know, I think
that do that
in this world that we live in.
Not really one of your things.
The dream never stops out there.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, there's guys that have full hydraulic. They can extend the wheelbase. It's wild.
King of Hammers, something very tough, which I believe you've been very involved with and won previously. How much money is a rig that's going to win something like that going to cost?
Well, I can tell you in today's world, the top 10 competitors in the 4400 class, there's several classes out there,
Right.
obviously, they're spending upwards of $750,000 on one of those race
And your average weekend want to go out and go rock climbing, off-roading, 150,000, 200 grand?
This particular build will be more than 100 grand.
Okay. Fascinating. Well, you know, I guess if you've got the money and it's what you enjoy, like anything, right? It's these people's thing, and it's a lifestyle, and it's something that they want to spend all their time on, and their way of getting out there and feeling alive and getting adventure. So God bless them and go to it. And speaking of which, I believe we're going to be going out on some trails, right?
Yes, I think it's time. We should probably go out and see what these vehicles we got out in the parking lot will do.
Okay, as long as I come back with all my organs.
You'll be all right.
All right.